If you want to change your life, you have to change your lifestyle. The reason why we don't change is because we don't change. And you don't realize that you're one decision away from having a completely different life. I think I told this story before, but in September, I thought about starting my YouTube and posting for New Year's. Imagine if I would have did that. I have gained 50,000 subscribers. So we're going to hit that. We at 45,000 right now. We're going to hit that. By the time y'all see this, we'll hit that. But I'm at 50,000 subscribers in a month. 10 days ago, I was at 2,000. Right? A month ago, I was at 400. I made a decision to change. And look at my life. It's already changing. Much appreciation to y'all. Gotta show gratitude. But I made that decision to change myself. And it wasn't just as simple as me starting a YouTube. I had to change my environment. And I'm not talking about this you see around me. Yeah, I switched a few things up to make it more cozy. But I had to change my environment. And a lot of the times we take the control away from ourselves and think that we can't change things, but you really can. You can change the way you think. You can't change the things that people do. You can't change the cards that life gives you, but you can change the way you react. You can change your actions and your thought patterns and the way you go about things. Being more accountable. When you mess up, own up to it. When you fall back into that addiction, own up to it. Don't blame it on anybody. In order to really get to the root of the problem, you have to come back to self. You have to blame self. And blame is a negative word. It's just owning up to your part of the problem. That's why a lot of people don't want to take accountability. They think it's blame, you pointing fingers. You're wrong, you did it, you're the evil one. No. If me and my lady get into it and I slip up and, I get a crazy tone and she gets offended by it, the blame is not put on me. I'm going to take responsibility. Look, I apologize for speaking to you like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's cut it there. And then she may go on, oh no, you're so wrong. You're this and this and that. But baby, you antagonized me. Now, I didn't took accountability for what I've done. But you think because you antagonized me and that I've told you about yourself that I'm blaming you. I'm not. I just want you to be accountable. So more importantly, we get back to self. We be accountable for us because we can't control what other people do. We are trying to improve our lives, right? And you have to understand on this journey that it's not going to always be sunshines and rainbows. It's going to be up and down. So get used to that. Just because you're up one day and then you're down the next day, that doesn't mean you're failing. Your life is changing. Embrace that. Every change in this world is going to be precedented by chaos. Chaos is going to come. It's going to present itself. It has to, right? It has to. An egg hatches. That, like, an egg is literally cracking open. That is chaos. But what comes out of it? A little chicken? Or, if they did the deed to it, then, it's some scrambled eggs, some fried eggs, some egg and rice. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand chaos is going to be there. And one thing I'm going to tell you, I made a video about this, and y'all haven't seen it yet, but y'all will. But I have a video about the importance of goals. You always want to have something to aim at. Because if you was to go outside and just shoot a gun out in the middle of nowhere, and someone was like, yeah, bro, so what did you hit? You'd be like, well, I don't know. They tell you, what, is your gun sighted? Is your accuracy right? You're like, well, I don't know. So they put a target out there. You shoot at it, you 2 inches left, right? So damn, I'm close to my target. And then you adjust it, bing, you hit the target. Why is that? Because you set a goal. You set something to shoot at so you can see how far off or how close you are. And we want to say how close. Half full, half empty. The cup is half full. Let's see how close we are to our goals, not how far. All right? Language. You got to get your language right and speak to yourself, in a positive manner. That's how you attract beautiful things to you. But what I'm telling you is goals are important. You want to set those there to achieve. But on your daily life, don't worry about your goals. Worry about your habits. What are you doing to achieve those goals? You understand what I'm saying? Don't worry about getting to 100,000 subscribers. Worry about getting a video every day. Worry about when you make videos, make sure the quality is high. Make sure the audio is good. Make sure the message you are speaking about is clear. Make sure it's entertaining. Make sure you are being authentic. You understand what I'm saying? You getting up every day, you making sure that your mental health is right, your physical health is right. Work on those habits, focus on habits. Those habits, they gonna go out there and pull the goals in yourself. You don't have to go pulling your goals. The habits will. So prioritize habits over goals on a daily basis and you will achieve your goals. Okay? Now, you have to also, damn, I start itching. You have to also realize that 9 times out of 10, the only thing that's stopping you from changing is you. A lot of times we get in our own way of changing. We talk negative about ourselves. We fall into these bad habits. It's just us. And you have to get out of your own way and learn as much as possible from your mistakes. Learn as much as possible from the negativity in your mind. Just learn as much as possible from all situations. When I first started YouTube or social media in general, I used to always complain about not blowing up. My videos are high quality. Why am I not blowing up? And, all this complaining. But what I didn't do was be hard on myself. Not in the context of beating myself down, but really criticizing myself and becoming better. Like when I first started making these videos, I would make these thumbnails. I would put these edits on them to get them in high definition. But I didn't know that when I put all these filters on them, it was ruining the quality of it. It's too much for these computers and stuff to process. So it made my thumbnails look fuzzy. And then I was putting words all over them. So the thumbnails was too busy. And then my words didn't match the context of the thumbnail. So let's say I was smiling like this and the words over my head is like, life sucks. No one's going to click on that because it's like, why are you smiling? Now, some people might, because that is kind of, one of those things. It's ironic. But if you're making a sad video, you know what I'm saying, you got your words up there and you should look into the camera, and exude that emotion. Somebody like, damn, you do look sad. Maybe I should click on this. That's what I'm saying. You got to learn more. You got to criticize yourself. You got to study yourself, review yourself at the end of the day, at the end of the week. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? What can I do better? Right? And I will be better. And you will learn a lot of what you're doing. When I used to make videos, I used to take forever to get to the point. Or I thought that a video would be good if you kind of BS'd in the beginning and then got to the point. But you got to constantly have something spiking emotion and attention and things like that. And then when you build up to the point, it just cleans it all up, right? It's just so many things you can learn. Storytelling skills, the quality of your camera, the quality of your audio. You got to study in anything you do. If you want to change, you got to learn as much as possible about what you're doing and about yourself and about the way you feel and the way you perform under certain circumstances and just becoming better overall. Also, you're probably feeding yourself trash food. And I'm talking about for the mind, the body, and the spirit. If you keep consuming negativity, if you keep consuming junk instead of learning and getting that good fruit, you know what I'm saying, getting that high quality fuel for your mind, body, and soul, you're going to feel like junk. You're going to feel like trash. You are what you eat. And that's spiritually, mentally, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. So if your life is not changing, if you don't feel good and you constantly feel like trash, think about what you're consuming. Think about the content you're consuming. Think about the food you're consuming. Think about the thoughts you're consuming, the people's energy you're consuming. Really take notice of all those things. And also on this journey, you have to be patient. Things take time. Did you just pop out of your mom's womb as soon as your father, did his thing? No. He slipped you in the easy bake oven. You had to bake. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And then X amount of months later, you came out of that thing. Hot and ready. You know what I'm saying? So things take time. When you got this cake you're making, which is your success, which is your progress, it's not gonna happen overnight. It's not. You gotta get all the ingredients, you gotta mix it, you gotta bake it. You know what I mean? If you wanna put some icing on it, you got all that. So you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. So whenever you think that you've been doing something for too long or things are just not happening fast enough, just wait a little longer. Because I didn't just start doing YouTube. I didn't just start content creating. I've been doing this for a long time. I think my first post in content creation was in like 6th grade, something like that, playing a game. And I went all over the world with the amount of content I made and the styles. But I think 6th grade was my first time creating content. And I'm 20 years old now. I've been out of high school for 2 years going on 3. So that's a pretty good amount of time. So don't be discouraged by the rapid success of some people. Your story is not meant to look like everybody's. You have to hone into yourself. You have to worry more about yourself. And that's what's going to lead me to the next point, which is you need to be selfish. You need to do what's best for you. I'm not telling you to ruin other people's lives. And also remember that the way people react is not your responsibility. So if you take time for yourself to be better for yourself and people get offended by that, that is not your problem. That is not your problem. That is a problem they have and they need to solve on their own. And that has nothing to do with you. You doing what's best for you and they upset about it, that shows you right then and there you don't need to be around them. So be more selfish. Do things for you. You understand what I'm saying? I used to have a good little bit of change, and I went to 4th grade class one time with like $20 for snack, and I spent all of it, right? I didn't eat school lunch. It was disgusting. I used to wait to get to my grandma's house and eat. But I went in there, bought $20 worth of snacks, and when I got to class, all these people ate lunch. They asked me, can I get some? Can I get some? And I went and gave everybody some stuff. And when I got to open the last thing I had, right before I went to get some, somebody asked for something. I poured them like some hot fries or something. And I had like 4 hot fries left. Out of $20 worth of snack, I had like 4 hot fries left. That's how I learned to start saying no. But in order for me to change that situation, I had to be more selfish. I had to change my actions and my thoughts behind things. These people already ate. You got to feed yourself. And damn it, if they didn't eat, feed yourself first. You understand what I'm saying? Out of $20 worth of snack, I had 4 hot fries left. So the next day I came with like $3 worth of snack, bought $3 worth of snack, and I had more with $3 worth of snack than I had with 20 because I didn't give out any. I needed more for myself. And all the people that complained, they had already ate. I was sitting there starving, haven't ate nothing. Nothing. And y'all upset. That just shows me how much you care about me, buddy. But yeah, man. Just be selfish, worry about self, take care of self, make sure you're accountable. And last but not least, be grateful, man. Be grateful for the fact that you're here. Be grateful for the fact that you can feel pressure. Because if you're not aware, pressure is what forms diamonds. And you're a diamond. So when life is squeezing you, don't feel offended, my G. Or sis, queen, king. Don't feel offended. You're a diamond. You need pressure. Right? So, I love y'all. Always a pleasure to talk to y'all, man. And we'll talk again soon. Okay? I don't know if y'all noticed either. The quality is different. I'm actually filming on my phone right now. I wasn't too happy about it, but gotta do what we gotta do, and I'm showing y'all that the grind don't stop and quality doesn't decrease just because we don't have a camera. You can do this on anything. And this is how you overcome adversity. You adjust. So, yeah. I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.